What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Mystical Shadows 402. You are on Shadow Radio right now. We're doing a recap of the Beattie Mansion located in St. Joseph, Missouri. We had the opportunity to head out there. My name is Brett.
I'm Mama T.
And I'm Amanda.
Amanda's going to interview me and Mama T today. We're going to be talking about some of our insights from that investigation, a little bit of what we thought was going on, and our opinions and thoughts about it.
All right. Where was your favorite place in the Beattie Mansion?
Well, I had several. I don't think I had like a specific. I would say the basement, the hallway in the basement, and upstairs by Joe's room.
Okay.
Was my most favorite.
All right. You, Brett?
I have to say the basement for sure, and Joe's hallway. But the basement, the tunnel area, Kyle and my experience in that tunnel area is what started off our night. So that was a great experience to start the night.
All right. Would you ever considering go back to Beattie Mansion, and why?
Definitely. I'd love to go back and see what changes or what else we could catch. You know, every experience is different, so
right,
you never know what you're gonna get.
For sure.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I would go back. I would definitely spend more time in certain areas that I feel like we captured more things than last time we went. And also I would try a couple different techniques, and feel like that would help out a lot.
All right. And where do you guys consider to be the most active area in the Beattie Mansion?
Well, I would say the hallway in the basement, it's like a tunnel.
Right.
And up in by Joe's room was very active.
I have to agree. Those are the two main active points that we captured that night. But there was activity throughout the whole building. I would have to say, from the hallway to the nursing wing to the basement, there was activity. And but the main active spots were definitely those two.
All right. Awesome. I noticed you had some new equipment that you were using. How is that working out for you?
I thought it worked really good. We have some stuff we haven't used yet that we're hoping to incorporate in some of our next adventures.
That was the first time using the grid, so I feel like that was an experience because, we were able to capture actually something in it.
Right.
We were able to sort of take a look at it and see how it's operable and see how it can help us during our investigation.
Right.
And, definitely excited to use some of the other new equipment coming up. So,
can you elaborate maybe possibly on that, or is it kind of like...
It's sort of watch and find out.
Okay, dang it. I was hoping, my bad. Okay, what was the scariest place in the Beattie Mansion, would you say?
I would say the hallway or the tunnel in the basement. There was a bunch of shoes down there that were left by previous people. And just from the experiences that Brett and Kyle had caught down in that tunnel.
Right.
Also, the movement I seen in the nurses area, and that was pretty scary.
Yeah, definitely. The tunnel.
Okay.
And, the neighborhood.
Okay. The neighborhood?
Yeah.
It's creepy?
Sort of, like, just not, a little bit creepy.
It's an older.
It's an older.
Oh, okay,
so,
okay.
Like, some of the buildings and properties in that area are older, and it gives off a creepy vibe.
Oh, perfect.
So,
Perfect.
but yeah, definitely the basement, that tunnel area, creepy vibes, and you know, sounds and stuff like that happen.
Right. So how did you feel before, during, and after the investigation?
Well, usually I'm really excited to go on an investigation.
Right.
So that's a given. But during, I was a little uneasy, like in the basement, in that tunnel, and up in the hallway.
Okay.
And after, I was super tired.
So, drained.
Drained, yes. Yeah.
We, definitely anxious going.
Right.
When we were there, I was like, I wasn't sure. I could hear certain EVPs that were intelligent, but we weren't sure exactly how much we were capturing at the time until our bodies were feeling drained, and we were starting our 3 a.m. ready to wrap things up after that, and we were just like, whoa, we had this feeling of drainage, like unlike before. It was just like we all were tired. The night had put off so much energy. Definitely interesting.
Okay. Is there anything specific that you believe that you guys were communicating with at any point during the night?
There were different times that we captured some different intelligent EVPs that was continuously putting out intelligence, and one of them was about a protector, and it was in Joe's hallway. We can't specify who the protector is, obviously, but there are strong feelings of children presence there also.
Okay.
Yes.
Women, children, and residual haunting for sure going on also.
Right.
Also.
Right.
But definitely intelligence of men, women, and children were coming throughout the night.
Okay. So, did at any point of the night, did you guys feel any feeling of being touched or pulling or anything like that?
Well, I had felt like I had a cat go around my legs, but the cats were outside, they weren't inside.
Okay.
And
like the neighborhood cat.
Yeah.
It just hung around the property sort of, but never came inside, anything like that.
And like touching of the hair.
Okay.
We know that Trey felt like he was having a heart attack or a chest.
Right.
He said my chest is hurting, every time he was just in the Joe's hallway area. So that was definitely interesting. Obviously, he kept himself away from that area, because
understandable.
I don't like that feeling, and noticed that it wasn't happening when he was in other areas of the property. So I don't know if that could be related to a paranormal experience, or if, just maybe his anxiety was working up or something like that.
For sure. Okay. Out of the Beattie Mansion, Squirrel Cage Jail, and Melbourne Mansion, so far, for the season, which one would you say was more active while you were there?
To be honest with you, Melbourne Manor, the Squirrel Cage Jail, and the Beattie Mansion have their own activities going on. Regardless of which one's more active, I feel like they're all active in their own rights. And for instance, the Squirrel Cage Jail, the bird area, that was some crazy intelligence.
Yes.
Melbourne Manor, we've been there a couple times and captured some interesting EVPs.
Right.
Chandelier moving the first time, and some weird stuff going on, growling. This location, the Beattie Mansion, we captured some very intelligent EVPs. We captured some weird movements. We captured some things going on that we didn't even notice when we were investigating. Like, that happens, but not as much as it did on this video. And I think a little of that ties into being drained, the energy, the amount of energy that was put out during that investigation.
All right, that is awesome. I am grateful for you guys stopping doing what you guys were doing and taking time to do this recap with me. And with that, I appreciate all you guys taking the time to check out our recap of the Beattie Mansion. And we hope to see you next week as we drop a new episode right here on Mystical Shadows 402.